So you're moving here to the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area and you're considering Fort Walton Beach. And in this video, what we're going to do is go over the top 7 things that you're going to need to know through the insider secrets from the people that do live here, to include yours truly. And you want to stick around to the end because number 7 may make or break your decision. So stick around.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area. If this is your first time to our channel, we do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about our area. Now, as a military veteran of 14 years and now a military spouse, I've moved so many places. And every time I moved somewhere, there was always just a lack of information of where to move to and what to anticipate. That's why we created this channel for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so that you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Now, honestly, we get tons of questions each and every day from people that are looking what it's like to live here, sleep here, eat here, play here, work here in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, and you know, we absolutely love it. So if you are moving to this area, you got some questions, you need some help, give us a call, a text, an email, find us on social media, go to our website, Google us, whatever you got to do, we got your back when moving here to the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about Fort Walton Beach. Where is it located? Well, it's smack dab right in the middle of the Emerald Coast, or what we call the Emerald Coast, which is between Pensacola and Panama City Beach. Fort Walton Beach is a population about 22,084, according to the data we just saw in 2021. And this area is actually best known for the beaches on Okaloosa Island and, of course, Eglin Air Force Base, which encompasses a huge part of every part around it and to the north. Eglin Air Force Base is actually one of the biggest Air Force bases around in the continental United States. It's kind of crazy. But we do get a lot of military people out here, a lot of vets, just like yours truly, and contractors. It's just a really, really awesome place to be a part of. Okay, so number 1 that I want to talk about is, well, traffic. It sucks. It's just terrible, right? Anywhere on the Emerald Coast, because most of the time we've got water on one side, may have a bay or an intercoastal waterway, so there may be choke points in different places. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a choke point right there in Fort Walton as you're going into the Okaloosa Island area, heading on in there to Destin. But the cool part about Fort Walton Beach is that there's alternative routes to get around different areas. Because the Eglin Air Force Base is right around the Fort Walton Beach area, we can't just get a road to go up and through those areas. So because of that, you know, it's very tough to get around from, say, Navarre all the way to Fort Walton without having to go up and around different areas. Now, Fort Walton Beach does offer an opportunity if there is a choke point somewhere or there's a crash on a major street that people are going through. There are alternate routes to get around. In certain places, like in Mary Esther or Destin or places like that, you get 1, maybe 2 routes to actually go to where you're going. So Fort Walton Beach is awesome because of that. Number 2, let's continue talking about that. It's a great location. It's centrally located. It's where I live. It's mainly because I can get to all those different places that I need to go. If I need to go up to Crestview and get onto I-10 to head over to Tallahassee or to head over to Pensacola or anything like that, it's a straight shot up there. You're not far from Destin. You're just a quick drive down Okaloosa Island. Of course, you've got Niceville just on top of that. Of course, you can shoot over to the Panama City area as well. And you're just centrally located and about an hour, maybe an hour and a half out to anywhere on the Emerald Coast that you want to go. It's really, really great. And not only that, Fort Walton Beach, if we want to talk locally, is a great place for a lot of people that work with the military or on any of those military installations, because it's smack dab in the middle of it. So you've got Hurlburt Field off to the west, you've got Eglin Air Force Base kind of to the north, and it's really nice. And even if you're working up at Duke Field, it's only a short drive up there if you're one of those cool 7th Group Army guys, or you're working some of the cool stuff that Duke Field has in the Air Force. Number 3 is the rentability is amazing. Now, if you're a renter coming into this area, it's tough, and it's because of the transient people that we do have throughout the area, thanks to the military bases. And if you are looking to buy a property as an investment and rent it out later, it's pretty amazing. I wish I would have known this when I was first stationed here over 10 years ago as a young airman. So when that actually comes about and you purchase a property, as long as you're going to be staying here for at least a year or two, at least 2 years, let's just go that route, and you want to rent this out, and you want to build a portfolio through real estate, this area is amazing for it. There's never going to be a lack of people desiring to rent. And the rents here are really, really good and attractive to those that are looking to invest in the area. All right, number 4, the home prices. Again, this is a real estate channel. Let's talk about real estate. Let's talk a little bit about what Fort Walton looks like. So you may have been out west or in certain areas where they've just had these structural plots and everything is, north, west, and it's like in this grid, and all the houses kind of look the same. You're not going to find that here. The housing here is very eclectic. What I mean by that is that you could have a $1.6 million property sitting on the water across the street from a $300,000 property and about 6 blocks away from a trailer park. Like, that's the sort of thing that you get here in Fort Walton Beach. All the people here are amazing. They're really nice. There's really not any sort of bad areas around here in comparison to other places that I've lived. This area is just very eclectic. You're not going to find that. You're going to find a lot of unique properties that have their own personality to them, some of which may have been built in the 50s. There might be some that were just built in 2021. There's a good mix all throughout this community, which kind of makes it what it is. Now, talking about housing prices, we're in the fall of 2021 as of the date of this video, and our median home price is around $288,000. Now, that's a high all the way up to $2.6 million and a low of about $65,000. Now, that's really not too bad living here in paradise when our national average across the continental United States is $270,500. Not too shabby, right? Okay, number 5 on the list is this is where things are. People will travel from different places like Mary Esther, Shalimar, all over here to get to Fort Walton to get to the different things. Like we have the stores, and what I mean is we have the got Sam's Club, we've got of course the Walmarts throughout here, all the different shops that you might be going to. We've got restaurants and bars all throughout this area. We've got the gyms, we've got all the staples that people want to go do things, on their off time. So everything is in Fort Walton, and you have different ways around to get to it. All right, number 6 on this list is, well, it's the best bang for your buck if you're looking for a vacation condo. Now, in the city of Fort Walton Beach, not so much, although it does exist. But what I'm talking more about is Okaloosa Island. It's at the most southern part, and is that little strip of island or peninsula, whatever, that goes all the way out to the Destin Bridge, which of course is where Crab Island and everybody else is at, right? But there's a small area which has been developed, and typically in this area they have lower HOAs, the price point's a little bit better, and because of that, your ROIs, your return on investments, are typically better than what you're going to find in Miramar Beach or Destin or different places like that. Now, if you are looking to go out a little bit more to the east and go out to Panama City, you can get lower price points and maybe have a better ROI. The issue with that is that you're just not going to get the same feel that you do in the Destin, Miramar, and Fort Walton Beach area. But anyway, if you want more information on that specifically, of course, you can just reach out to us or leave a comment here below. I'd be happy to help you out with that and send you some of the things and information that we know about our vacation condos here. There is also a video on this channel that you can go ahead and check out about vacation condos on Okaloosa Island. Speaking of, number 7 is Okaloosa Island. That's right. That's 6 miles of undeveloped white sand beaches that aren't going to be developed anytime soon. Want to know why? It's because we have the approach way of where Eglin Air Force Base is at, and they're not going to build anything up there. Matter of fact, anything on Okaloosa Island, they can only build up to about 6 or 7 stories high. It's just part of the land lease that they have out there. And there's a certain portion that you can just go out to and just walk for miles, approximately about 6 miles, with nothing being there, and you have access to that. It's just an amazing place to go. If you're a local here, most of the time, if you're in Fort Walton, you're within 15-minute drive down to Okaloosa Island. There's plenty of different access points for you to go ahead and enjoy the beautiful beach any time of the year. Well, that's all that I do have for you for moving to Fort Walton Beach and our insider secrets. Again, if you have any questions about anything I mentioned here, go ahead and leave it here in the comments below. And if you are moving to this area, you got some questions, you need some help, again, give us a call, text, email. I mean, heck, find us on social media, find us via Google at Whittemore Group, and send us a message via our website. Whatever you got to do, we got your back when moving here to our area. But once again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.